I think the UN can do much more than individual governments when you're tackling global level issues where you need global action, governments acting together. Of course, within individual jurisdictions, governments need to implement those policies by enacting laws and so on. But if you want to do something on a global level, there is no substitute for the United Nations. I would identify 3 or 4 areas. One is maternal, neonatal and child health. We have made tremendous progress. The numbers of children under the age of 5 who are now dying has diminished from something like 10 million to about 5-6 million now over the past decade and a half or so. I think that we can do much more. We can aim for a day when there are no avoidable child deaths. Equally, we should aim for a day when there are no avoidable maternal deaths during childbirth. Secondly, you alluded to chronic non-communicable diseases. These are diabetes, cardiovascular disease, so that's heart disease and stroke, chronic lung diseases, and cancer. These kill about 60% of people who die every year. Yet, particularly in developing countries, they haven't yet been addressed seriously. The United Nations, about 2 years ago, had a high-level meeting of the General Assembly where they addressed this issue. I think that that was just the second time in the history of the United Nations that they addressed a health issue at the UN General Assembly like that. The first one was HIV 10 years previously. The second one was on these chronic non-communicable diseases. I'm going to propose that the third one, which should not wait 10 years, which should be done in about 3 or 4 years, should be on mental health. Mental health constitutes the largest global burden of disease. It is the main cause of disability in the world today, and the dimensions are increasing, and we need to address it very, very seriously. So global mental health is a very, very, very big thing that we need to address.